The Permitted Paid Engagement Visit Visa is designed for professionals and experts who wish to visit the UK for up to 1 month to undertake paid engagements related to their expertise and occupation. We'll now cover the eligibility criteria, requirements, permitted activities, application process, and fees associated with this visa type. Now, what are the eligibility and requirements? Let's talk about that first. So, to be eligible for a PPE Visit Visa, you must be at least 18 years old. Number 2, be a visa national or a non-visa national who seeks entry as a visitor on arrival at the UK border. Number 3 is to intend to undertake one or more of the paid permitted engagements set out in the immigration rule, and I'll cover that in a minute. You also should have a pre-arranged permitted paid engagement evidenced by a formal invitation from a UK-based organization or your client related to your area of expertise and occupation overseas. You should not take any prohibited activities. You should also have sufficient funds to cover all reasonable costs related to your visit without working or accessing public funds. You also need to leave the UK at the end of your visit, and lastly, you should not live in the UK for extended periods through frequent or successive visits or make the UK your main home. You also need to meet any additional requirements such as obtaining an electronic travel authorization if needed. Now let's talk about what are these paid engagements. So the PPE Visit Visa is available to the following professionals and experts. Number 1 is professional artists, entertainers and musicians, very obvious. And then there are professional sports persons, examiners and lecturers, designated air pilot examiners, qualified lawyers. Now, each of these categories has specific requirements and permitted activities which we'll cover in more detail just now. Okay, just bear with me for a moment. Before we do that, let's talk about the application process. So when you apply for a PPE Visit Visa, you will need to submit, of course, an online application or application in person, pay the visa application fees, and provide the required documentation. What are these documents? Some of them are very obvious: a valid passport or travel document, evidence of your pre-arranged permitted paid engagement, such as a formal invitation from a UK-based organization or your client, proof of your financial means to support yourself during your stay in the UK, and any other additional document that are required depending on your specific situation and the type of your paid engagement you will be undertaking. The application process and the time required to receive a decision may vary depending on your circumstances and the country where you are applying from. In general, it's best to apply well in advance of your intended travel date to allow plenty of time for processing. The fees. The Home Office application fee for a PPE Visit Visa is currently £100 for short stay up to 1 month. So that's it about a PPE Permitted Paid Engagement Visit Visa. This is for professionals and experts. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and guidance on how to navigate the process and requirements for obtaining this visa. If you need further assistance or have questions about your specific situation, it's always a good idea to consult with an immigration lawyer for expert advice. I wish you a good luck with your application, and we hope you have a successful and enjoyable visit visa to the UK. Don't forget to like this video and share and subscribe for more informative videos on visas, immigration and travel. If you have any question, please leave them now in your comment section below and we'll do our best to help you.